Well, if you hear CrossFit and immediately think, nope, not for me, well, you may change your mind after meeting today's Get Moving guest. I'm here at Illini Crossfit with head coach Derek Stoller. Thanks for having us out here.
Hey, no problem. Thanks for coming.
Okay, so you have referred to this gym as kind of a boutique-style gym.
Yep.
What does that mean?
So what boutique means is just a smaller gym in general. We don't have 100, 200 people here at a time. We have 10 to 12 people here at a time, which is really good in this time that we're in, where everybody likes small groups right now. So.
Right. I had no idea you were even here, and driving just even in the parking lot, you would have no idea that you've actually got as much space as you do in this location. Let's talk a little bit, really briefly, about being able to reopen as soon as you did.
So we were able to open a lot sooner than a lot of other gyms were because we were able to go down about 10 people per class, and we're coach-led. So with that, we were able to point people to exactly where to go. And then after classes, we're easily able to make sure everything's clean that's used, because we gave every athlete a spray bottle of spray alcohol for the hands and a spray bottle for the cleaning of the equipment also.
Yes.
So they were able to clean the equipment when they're done.
We can kind of see how you've got it all spaced out here, and making sure everyone's socially distanced and making sure everyone is safe and healthy here when they come and do CrossFit. Now, like I mentioned earlier, some people may have the misconception that they aren't cut out for CrossFit. What do you say to that?
Well, I don't think that's true at all. Anybody can walk in and do this. We have members, everything from, we have a 60-year-old down to a 13-year-old doing this. So all ages in between, all body types in between. Some people come in who have run marathons. Some people come in who haven't been in a gym ever in their life. So, and our job is to make them comfortable, make sure they have fun, and make sure they have the confidence to come in here day in and day out.
All right, well, we've actually got a volunteer, very brave volunteer, Emily, who's hanging out here with us, and we're going to put her to work today.
Sure,
so let's kind of give an example of maybe some of the exercises or workouts that you would do if you were to come.
One of the things we're going to do is a push-up, and there's many variations of this. So the exact push-up is she's going to go down in a plank position. She's going to go all the way down and all the way up. And that's a push-up. Easy enough. She can do 10 more if she wants. All right, now we'll just make her do 10. All right, now.
So that would be round one, or that's
she would do
just
10 of those for round one.
Okay.
Yes, yes. Now, a lot of people may come in and may not be able to do a push-up. And they're like, I can't do CrossFit, I can't do a push-up. That's not true.
I hate push-ups. I'm with you.
There you go. So what we're going to do is we're going to have her go back in the plank position, and we're going to get what we call scaling this down or modifying. So if she can't do a normal push-up, she's going to go down to her knees. Okay? Now she's going to go all the way down and all the way up. Now, one key you're always going to see in all of our scaling is we always want a full range of motion. So what we don't want is if she's in a plank position, go back to your normal plank, and then like halfway down and up and up. Okay? That counts in the military. It doesn't count in here. All right, no. So she's down. Just kidding, those military guys. They do good. So, all right, now.
Okay, we got one more.
We got one more, and this is the biggest one that scares a lot of people. The reason is, for some odd reason in society, we don't walk around with our hands overhead pulling ourselves up everywhere.
You don't?
You know, I just get looked at funny. So what we're going to do is, it's a pull-up. And I hear you're going to help us show this too.
Oh.
So, all right. So what we're going to do is, Emily's going to show us what we're going to be doing. So she's going to do a pull-up. Okay, now you're going to do 6 of these, right?
That would be not accurate.
All right, so what we do is, we do what's called a banded pull-up. Okay, so we're going to take the black band here, and she's going to grab the bar.
Oh, the pressure. Okay.
All right, and then she's going to straighten her arms out all the way down, and then pull yourself to the chin over the bar.
Oh, okay.
And there you go. And then you can put your foot back down.
And then I'm gonna.
There you go.
Okay, this definitely is better than using it how you just did.
Now,
that was impressive.
Yes, yes. Now we do workouts with. So today's workout, we've got. Let's do some math here. It's 10 times 1, 6. So you've got 60 pull-ups in the workout today. 60. Okay.
Oh my word.
So Emily's got a strict pull-up the way by herself. She may not be able to do 60, right? So she may go to the band for the workout.
To finish it off.
Or to start it, and she's going to build strength that whole time. Rather than going to bad form, we scale down for good form.
So basically, as long as you are moving, just keep moving. So many different modifications. This is definitely doable for a lot of people if they're looking to get fit here in the latter part of 2020. Let's kind of remind everybody how the classes and the workouts work, when they are, how they can learn more.
We have a class that starts, we have 3 in the afternoon. One starts at, we've spread them out a little bit, but it's 4:15, 5:30, and a 6:45 class. You come in, what we do is a quick introduction, tell you what you're going to be doing that day, give a quick breakdown. We're going to lead a class warm-up. So we're going to come in, start moving, start stretching, and then we're going to do a practice round, what we call a practice round. So we're going to go through, make sure you know the movements, make sure we know where we're going so we don't trip over each other, those type of things. And then we go into the workout. And then we'll do, the workouts are anywhere from 5 minutes to today's about a half an hour long, but there's a lot of rest in it.
Wow, there is a lot here to understand and figure out at CrossFit, but Beast Mode Emily over here with all of her push-ups and pull-ups, we're proud of you. You did a great job. And we appreciate you having us out here.
Thanks for having us.
All right, if you need any information about the classes offered here at Illini CrossFit and their location and times and all that good stuff, we'll connect you at stayliving.tv. I got to go finish my pull-ups now.